Well, hello, sillies. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt.
Ashley.
Ashley, this is another viewer request. This one is, Eddie Murphy, I guess, doing maybe impressions of Bill Cosby and Richard Pryor.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so...
Eddie Murphy's pretty funny.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? I haven't seen much of his actual stand-up. I don't
think I've ever seen any of his stand-up. I've seen his movies. Nutty Professor.
Oh, yeah.
And what was the other one? Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as a stand-up, the only one that I can think that I've seen of Eddie Murphy, I think he was wearing like all red leather that had like some zippers on it, like almost like a Thriller jacket.
Really?
Looking thing. Yeah, it might have been pretty.
I don't know.
Have to look into that for sure. But thank you guys for joining us on this one. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. It costs nothing and helps us out a lot. So without further ado, let's see what this is about.
Do you watch the Bill Cosby Show? I do too. I love Bill Cosby Show. I've been a big fan of Bill Cosby all my life. Never met the man before, but he called me up about a year ago and chastised me on the phone for being too dirty on stage. And it was real weird because I had never met him, and he just thought he should call me up because he was Bill and tell me that he did about what comedy is all about. And I sat and listened to this man chastise me. And when Bill Cosby chastises you, you forget you grown. You feel like one of the Cosby kids and shit. I ran all excited to talk to Bill and picked up the telephone, and Bill got raw on me. I was like, "Hello, Mr. Cosby," and you hear, "I would like to talk to you."
Oh my gosh, he's nailing it, and this is too funny.
Some of the things
that
you do in your show.
Oh man, he's nailing it.
I'm going to tell you a story. He always tells you stories. I would like to tell you a story. I have 5 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 children.
I live in Massachusetts with my wife Camille and my 5 children. Now, of the 5 children that we have, there are 4 girls and a boy. The boy's name is Innes. He loves everything you do. Comes home from school the other day with a big smile on his face. And my son looks just like me. He walks through the door looking at me with a big smile. I cannot resist. Because it's such a beautiful smile, and he walks up and I say, "What are you smiling about?" The child says to me, "I'm smiling because I need money to go see the Eddie Murphy Show. Please give me money for a ticket." Now, the child is smiling this way because he needs money for a ticket. I have to give him money for a ticket. I do not handle the money in the house. My wife Camille handles the ticket money. So I must
The ticket money.
Yeah,
the ticket money.
The ticket money.
in the kitchen to where my wife is cooking dinner for the family. And she is inside the kitchen cooking. And she's got a bowl and she's cooking up the food, man. She's cooking it up. And the child walks in the room with the smile. He says, "Mother, please, money." She gives him the money. He runs off to see your show. Now, we sit in the living room waiting for Innes to return.
I love how he's like getting lectured by Bill Cosby.
by Bill Cosby.
And he's just reiterating how crazy it was.
At about 5 o'clock in the morning, the child comes through the door. He has a different look on his face. It looked like he heard something at your show that he's never heard before. And I say to my child,
And I say to my child,
I say,
His
"What's the
face.
man say on the
Yeah.
stage?" And he says, "Pop." The man comes out and says these things. I said, "Well, what did he say?" He says, "Pop." He comes out and says some stuff. I said, "Well, what did he do?" He says, "Pop." He walks out and he goes, "Hello, suck this and MF and kiss my big black stuff and suck it and stick it down in your mouth and suck it, suck it."
wow.
What?
Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You cannot say filth, flarn, filth in front of people. I never said no filth, flarn, filth. You know what I'm talking about. I can't use the type of language that you use, but you know what I mean when I say filth, flying, filth. And I never said no filth, flying, filth, and I don't know what you're talking about. I'm offended that you called. Fuck you. That's what I'm talking about. You. Today. Fuck.
Oh!
People. And I got mad. Because he thought that was my whole act. Like I just walked out on the stage and cursed and left. And I managed to stick in some jokes between the curses. You couldn't give no curse show or walk out and say, hey, felt firm, motherfucker, dick, pussy, snot, and shit. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was so mad, I called Richard Pryor's house up and said, yo, Richard, Bill Cosby just called me up and told me I was too dirty. And Richard said, the next time motherfucker call, tell him I said, suck my dick.
Oh, God. That sounds like something Pryor would say, too. That's funny.
I don't get whatever the make the people laugh, say that shit. Do people laugh when you say what you say? I said, yes. He said, do you get paid? I said, yes. He said, well, tell Bill. I said, have a Coke and a smile and shut the
Have a Coke and a smile. An STFU.
Jello pudding eating motherfucker. Richard is the rawest motherfucker show, because Richard's the one that made me want to do comedy. When I was little, I wanted to be Richard Pryor so bad. I used to listen to remember you sneak in the basement, put his albums on, and just listen. Your mother ain't supposed to hear, so you listening to shit. And I turned it. I wanted to be Richard so bad. I used to go out on the stage when I was 15 and talk and act and walk and do everything like Richard Pryor. My mother would sit there and watch her little 15-year-old son on stage saying some outlandish shit. My whole act back then was about taking a shit, because that's all I had done at 15. That was my life experience, but it sounded like Richard Pryor jokes. I'd be going, you ever like sometime, right, you get on that toilet and when you shit, that water splash up on your ass? That make you mad, right? You know what really make me mad is when shit come halfway out your ass, then go back up in that motherfucker. Why does shit be teasing your ass, right? Just get the right?
He's like teasing.
You know what really bothers me is when you be straining for a long time, right? And one little pebble shit come out. Shit this big, right? Well, push your head up your asshole and say, that's all the shit I'm gonna get, motherfucker. You know what really make me mad? When your ass don't cooperate with you and clench up and break the shit in half. And you be mad as a motherfucker too, because you know you got to wipe your ass for like 5 hours and shit, right?
God.
Use 12 rolls of toilet paper on that motherfucker. You know what really make me mad though is afterwards, right? It's after you shit. You done all the shit you gonna do for the whole day, right? You finish shitting and you flush the toilet and wait a second and one chunk come back. What does that chunk want?
Say, what is that? What does it want?
Choose someone to impersonate or do an impression.
There we go. So that was great. Never seen any.
I've never seen any of his stand-up.
Eddie Murphy, thank you for telling us to check that out. That was really, really, really good. And that was just so funny. I'm enjoying the interaction with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Join us at the SillieVerse, where you can watch more shows with us, like Everybody Hates Chris.
Martin.
Yep, Chappelle Show. Lots more. Check us out. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, well, goodbye.
Bye.